You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
And he thought he was doing it right, but I'm faking it.
Yo, let's do this like Brutus!
Calm down.
Let's go!
I don't talk to the hell. You know what it is. It's your girl, Nicolette Gaona, here doing episode 5, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, with my co-host,
DJ Jesse Janedy.
Yes, we have so much to talk about this episode.
A full cup of Folgers coffee on this
right.
episode.
Too much tea. It had to be black coffee up in here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just start with, the consequence and gen of this season.
The basic.
The basics, but we still love them. Tracy and Drew. They, kind of have the same storyline going on. Money, hoes, more hoes. Some, man who's trying to act like he looked good all the time. Okay. They have been together 4 years. Obviously, we've seen Tracy is still in love with this man. It was the first guy who actually hurt her.
First
Basically.
guy she loved.
Yeah, first guy she loved.
We all know what that feels like.
Exactly. We all have been there. And to be when she was pregnant,
And they haven't been together for 7 years.
Oh, I thought you said 4.
No, they were together for 4 years.
Oh, but then after that. Okay, yeah. But so basically when she was pregnant, it all basically went downhill from there.
Shambles.
He says that he was just, seeing other women and entertaining other women, and that's not cheating.
Well, I love when he's like, well, define cheating.
Like, if you were out with another woman, that is cheating right there. What, like,
You're
guys
texting, you're entertaining, you're...
Blow my mind. Guys really blow my mind of what they really feel like they can get away with. I mean, it's just the typical player man. I mean, Drew is that.
Here's my thing. I feel like Tracy is a little much. I would love to have a conversation with her and be like, girl.
Because I feel like she's a little bit hopeless romantic, and I think she wants to have this grand love story, but at the end of the day, what is it about? Money. Because he wants her money. You could see how she's so hurt by it, but then when it comes to like, okay, fine, like I'll give you the money.
No,
like,
well,
we'll
even
work
before
this out.
that, when she went in there to talk, his vibe was so different than we've seen so far.
Yeah.
I feel like he went after their little whole argument thing. He went back inside. That ratchet little girl was like, she's crazy. You just got your baby mama. You got a crazy baby mama. Made him feel embarrassed or some situation. And so now he feels like, I got to be the man in the situation. So he went there and he was sitting there like, we need boundaries. Like, who are you all of a sudden with your pajama pants? Go put your pajama pants off and go sit in
there's
time
no
out.
time to be, rules for what? I mean, do we really need to have times that we can talk, times we can't talk? Like, we are grown people. I mean, this just was a coincidence that I happened to be at your house when you have a
that was
there.
she was doing the most.
I just had to slide that in.
But for him to sit there, I mean, my thing is Tracy, don't give him the money.
That's what I said too.
Because let's be real, it's a clothing store. It ain't gonna pop off. How many celebrities have clothing stores in Atlanta?
Right.
In Atlanta, and I mean, you're saying we're going to do this for our son and this. Well, why don't you put that $25,000 and put it in a stock? Why don't you put it in something that's going to actually create money and
not just go down the drain?
There's no chance that this boy is going to destroy. How does he know how to run a store?
Exactly.
I would love to know. Maybe he does. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't feel like he does.
I just don't see that.
Another thing that bothered me about Tracy, poor thing, she was saying, I deserve not to basically see you with other women, groupies, etc. I feel like you need to put that towards your new man that you're going to end up being with. Because at the end of the day, this is your ex. He's single. He wants to have a good time. You can't expect him not to see him with other women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think you need to put that expectation with the next person you're going to be with or something like that.
Agree with
I feel
that,
like she's very just
I agree with
focused on him and isn't focusing on herself. Like, she's still about him.
That's true, but I feel like he kind of bounces it back and forth. Like, because even at the end, he was like, she was like, so what do you want? He said, I want that money. And I want that money. And then he says the word, for our family. Where we are not a family unit.
Right. Obviously, like you said, you're doing you.
You were the donor. I was the carrier. And our son, you can say our son, but not our family.
Yeah.
So I feel like he plays along a little bit. Not that he probably isn't doing it on purpose. There probably is love there, and they just need to see a counselor, and it probably could work out perfect. That's what she's probably still holding on to. However, he clearly ain't get enough of his nut out his sack and needs to be running around with these hoes. So it's like, I get why she is going through it, because if my son ever came home and called me someone else, ooh.
Right. I mean, and just certain things he always says, like, I wanted to say there was one thing that he always says. It's always something conceited every episode that he says. I'm gonna have to come back to it. But
I know what you're talking about. It was the moment he's like, "It's what I do. Like, I'm traveling the world. Like, boy, who are you? Bye."
I still don't know who you are. You're on this show, and I still don't know who you are. I sure didn't take the time to look you up on the internet because I really could care less of what you do. Okay, so I still don't know what you do. But okay, little Drew. Okay, that probably explains a lot. Okay. Oh, wait,
I
no,
hope
that's
you
his
and
son,
Chris
Little
Brown
Drew,
are
but
best friends.
I'm just saying. Eric and Scrappy. Ooh, this ain't getting nowhere. Nowhere. We have Erica ending the whole relationship
I was
because
proud of her.
she saw, text messages, which, I mean, what do you really expect, though? Come on now. Like, do you really expect him not to be texting other women? This is the thing, okay? You know who you're dating, all right? At the end of the day, okay, you might meet a main chick. At the end of the day, I'm sure they're going to be texting other women. Not saying that they're going to be going around effing other girls, who knows? But at the end of the day, you know what you're getting yourself into. So a little I miss you here and there. I get why she's mad because he's cheated in the past. But let's just be real. I mean, if it's just that, like, it shouldn't be an issue.
I feel like she just isn't she's in just the wrong relationship. She wants someone who can give her all the attention, and like to be in a relationship with someone like Scrappy, like Joseline can do it, because it's like, all right, if you're gonna fuck another bitch, well, tell me before you go do it, so I don't look stupid, and keep that to yourself. Like, you let me know, like, oh, I was out, mingling with someone. You have to set up boundaries. Like, that's how that type of game works. Like, your man's doing it. You accept that he's doing it, but he's always going to come home to you, but you keep him in check.
Right.
That's why Joseline can do that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Erica, it's like...
she wants that southern love.
Once you go looking, you're
right.
going to find it.
And that really bothered me. Once you go looking, you're going to find it. That tells you right there, yes, I'm doing what I want to do. Look through my phone. You're going to see bitches texting me because that's what it is. Point blank. Woo, that's why you don't go to your man's Instagram. You don't be looking at that stuff, and you're just gonna ignore that, okay? Like, there's no time to be looking at Facebooks. You just like.
Why she liking your photo? She like 4 of your photos.
And it was the one with the shirt off too. Okay, what girl is trying to holler at you? All right, like, or the Facebook comments. Oh, why that girl like your status? Like, girls, just keep on looking forward to the future. All right, don't be looking at these other mess. I'm telling you, the web, texting, all that stuff, it gets crazy.
One thing I did love about that was Scrappy's hat with the license plate that said King Scrappy.
Okay, that's the only thing good on his style.
Have
you seen his stylist?
Well,
oh, honey, like
the blue shirt with the black vest.
Yes, I saw it on Instagram. I was, I'm gonna get this photo for y'all for next week. But he really needs to hire another stylist. Like, the fact that you're calling this man out to follow for being your stylist, you need some help with your style, because he
called a stylist.
Well, he shouted him out. He's like, "Oh, my stylist." I'm like, "Oh, he look crazy." Okay.
Maybe it's Joe Budden's stylist.
Then he goes into saying,
love ain't the easiest.
Right, but love shouldn't be the hardest. Right. I mean, what really is the meaning of love? Because I feel like people throw that around. I mean, because I know I throw it around a lot, the word love. You know what I'm saying? I've probably been in love one time, and obviously over that shit, you know what I'm saying? Been there, done that, okay? But at the end of the day, it's like, people throw love around all the time. Like, I'm like, I love you. I mean, I truly do love you. You know what I'm saying? my boo thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what do you, I know we had a moment. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean,
I just feel like you're in a relationship with a child, and I get it. Everyone goes through that type of relationship, but it comes to a point with, like, you can't talk marriage with a child, someone who doesn't really understand what it is. Like, no, I'm not going to enter a marriage with someone who thinks it's cool to entertain other women. And I'm definitely not going to get into a marriage where they say, so do you want the ring? If not, it's cool.
Right, like, oh, it's real cool if you don't want the ring. Like, please. Like,
please take this off my Jesus. Take it off my shoulders.
You can give it right back to me. I'm going to go take that to the corner store real quick.
Because, you know, my car payment's a little late right now, so.
And, you know, I got to go buy that new Bentley over there, scrapping up some change. Why don't you just give that back to me?
Because I need to be paying my stylist for my threads.
Like, if I was her, I'd have been like, you know what? I'm going to keep the ring. I'm going to sell my damn self.
Right.
Okay, like, oh. So she's trying to, you know, be the bigger person and end the relationship thinking that man's going to care. Girl, I'll tell you what. I've been there before. Girl, you know you wanted to keep that ring. Okay, let's just really, you was trying to be the bigger person, but at the end of the day, come on now, you might as well just stuck to it because you've been done stuck to it. That's how I feel. I don't know. I could just be.
Right. When he said, so do you want to keep the ring? She said, yes, I do, but I don't want to keep this relationship. Bye.
Okay.
And walked out with the ring.
Serious. Before we get into anybody else, I want you guys to go to iTunes, check it out, go on there, rate us, comment, subscribe. Okay, to Love and Hip Hop. You know you love it. Comment. It's such a weakness for everyone. It's one of those. It's
such a weakness.
You know, it's one of you hate to love.
But as far as our YouTube fans, who we love so much, of course, we've been doing our viewer shout out of the week, top 3 viewers of the week on YouTube.
Don't get them excited. Should we save it for later?
No, we're gonna do it right now.
Okay, why not?
Just because I really want to say what I. And so, if you got the top comment on YouTube, we're gonna read your comment, and it's got to be really funny. And I know we gave it to him last week, but he just hit it hard again this week. Hoochie Papa 85. And the reason is because me and Nicolette were trying to sit there for so long and decide who Tracy looked like.
She looked like some kind of cartoon.
And she said Land Before Time, but then I was like, no, Hoochie Papa put something on YouTube. We went back to YouTube, and this motherfucker said Tracy looked like Baby Bop. And she showed us.
And like we were just like, oh, he had his dying. So come on, people. We like to read people.
Yeah, so
please
read on our YouTube. Yes. Leave us an awesome comment. And a couple other shout outs to Just Read My Book and OS Midnight Love. Shout out to you guys. If you guys want a shout out next week, go in on these mofos and leave us a funny comment.
So now we have the Pussy Squad, Rasheeda and Kirk. Okay. Where they at? Where they at? Kirk, where they at? Where they at? Okay, so, you know, they got little snippets here and there. We find out Rasheeda's pregnant.
Ooh. She was looking the most beat.
Oh, really? See, I didn't think she was looking at beat.
When she was getting her...
Oh, well, yeah.
When the baby looking at?
But I wrote down that she was looking really rough. Like, she looked like she's been going
When she went to talk to Erica, she was like, this is the first time I smiled. Like, that was a real moment. Like, it looked like producers called her up, said, you got to meet Erica down at the sweet shop. And she was like, oh, I don't even want to. Why am I doing this show? Like, you know what I mean? Like that moment when she's like, I don't even want to get dressed. She went down there.
She's like, girl, I have been through it. Thank God I'm sitting here with you because I could not be driving no more. Like, totally over it. I was just like, this girl is going through it.
Physical, mental, all that.
I really don't feel like she has that many friends either. Like, well, I mean, I'm sure she has a lot of friends outside of Love and Hip Hop. I just feel like she's kind of like the outsider
on the show
because she doesn't really get along with like K Michelle, and I feel like K Michelle, you know, is that go-to friend that everybody goes to because she's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, give me the alcohol. Like, hold on, that man's stupid. Like, we don't need him. You know, like how she be. So throughout this, Kirk and Rasheeda, they've been having problems with like money and business, and they haven't been able to talk. You know, comes with everything in a business and personal relationship working together. Kirk wants her to be on the diss record with Carly Rae. How do you feel about that? Do you think that should happen?
No.
Why?
Because one, Rasheeda has been in the music business for so long. That would be like, Rihanna getting on a Rita Ora track to diss Beyonce.
It's
like, what? And that's like really stretching for names, but I'm just saying, like, you don't go lower to diss someone who's
Exactly.
almost equal. I would consider Rasheeda, and even though Rasheeda's been out longer than K Michelle, I would consider the two of them equal caliber.
Or it
fame-wise.
just be Rasheeda having her own diss record.
Right.
Like Carly
That's
Rae,
fine.
what does she offer to the table? Since it's a Carly Rae diss, girl, we didn't even know you had issues with K Michelle because we don't even know you either. This is another person we don't even know of. Like, have we heard your music on the radio? No, we sure have not.
I feel like it would be doing Carly more of a favor than Rasheeda.
Oh, of course, because K Michelle would just be like, "Ha, bitch!
Oh, you're doing records with Carly?
Carly
That's
Rae's the only
cute.
bitch you can
That's
get.
cute.
Oh,
That's cute.
I'm gonna let y'all
listen to
have
my
it.
song. Oh, your man's gay.
And you're pregnant. You probably don't even know the man. Okay,
Your baby gonna come out your pussy like, whoa, get me out of there.
I don't want to be here.
Gay just like his mama.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just mad, that Benzino is just going around switching up friends now. I guess him and Kirk, Kirk, you can come
All
over
of a
to the
sudden.
crib, you know what I'm saying, and hang out, when you have to get away. But when Stevie sure as hell wanted to stay at your place, nah, motherfucker, you need to get your ass up out of this couch,
Well, yeah, there's a difference, though.
There is a difference,
I would rather
but-
Kirk be staying on my couch than
That is
Stevie, because
true.
Stevie's that guy you come down like on the fourth day, like, yo,
All right, man.
so when you heading back home?
yeah, I gotta leave. Like,
Oh, there's no more milk in the. All right, you still chilling, haven't showered? Like,
like, dude, yo, like,
like, who is she?
right. So, Benzino couldn't get any airtime with Stevie. So, now
Yeah,
he's going over
Kirk.
to Kirk's team, So Benzino's just like, it like doesn't even matter. Like,
Well, yeah.
he wasn't really with it. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, 'cause
obviously,
he ain't
because him
with
and Carly don't really mesh too well. We'll hope and see how it works out with Rasheeda and Kirk. It's kind of same shit.
Yeah.
Different day.
But
different episode.
again, I mean, she went to go get that baby, see if she was having a baby. Her makeup was beat, and she was in her heels. I
all
was
the
like,
ladies'
all right, girl.
makeup
This
for
ep- yeah.
this episode were on point. So shout out to their makeup artists. I don't know who they were, but please let me know because I need to be using some of their makeup. Okay, serious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mimi. Ooh.
Mimi got a man
She got a man now, and I just
who's
couldn't.
just like Stevie J.
Literally, we know her type. What did I put as her type? Lips licking, good talker, and not cute. And them lips. She likes the same type of
In the eye.
in the
So,
eye and the.
It was this moment when his name's Nico. They were on a date, and she's explaining the things she wants in a relationship, and he's just giving her all the right answers.
Oh.
Like,
Right.
this
and
don't
she
even
was just
sound
like,
real. And she's
okay. Like
Like
drooling.
melted.
And I'm like,
and
Mimi.
he goes, so what's your perfect situation?
Right. And I'm
Hi,
just like,
Stevie, brother. Like, what is going on?
Like, is this your cousin that we don't know about? Like, like.
Warning
And
flag.
I'm just so mad. You're bringing up Stevie already? Like,
And this is twice because you brought him up with just you and him, and then you brought him up.
at the dinner with the
Yeah.
girls. And we'll get to that because I really didn't like how he walked up in the situation already feeling himself. We will totally get to that. Before though, they on this date, and I'm just so mad at the entrance they had. It was like, like, hi, like, here with my new man, like,
Looked like a music video. or
right,
something.
like, I was just like, hold on, where's the slow motion going? Hold on, do we slow down? Do we take a look real quick? Okay. Yeah, so we was looking at this, and the whole time it was literally like a Stevie lookalike, and we could see what type of men she really goes for. Just the kind who says the right thing, so she ain't got to worry about nothing else. Just, okay, baby, say the right thing. Like all of us, keeping it straight, not looking at no Instagram, nothing like that. She just tell me what it is. All right, then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I ain't gonna even like think about
You love
nobody
me,
else.
you love me. All right, you love me.
Okay, all right, you love me. That's all I need to hear. That's all.
And then when they hanging out with the girls and someone talking about, you gotta propose? Like, bitch, don't be bringing up marriage. Like, I
yes,
don't know him like
what?
that.
Like,
No time.
no time. I would be so embarrassed. Let's just get to the dinner right now. So even before this, though, K Michelle,
Ariane.
Ariane, and Mimi, they all met up. They were talking.
Wait. And K Michelle was talking about getting her pussy wet. She can't
Right,
get her
she
pussy
still
wet.
can't get it wet. Honestly, girl.
Girl, do you know why
Honestly,
you
girl,
can't
do
get
you know
your
I had to masturbate, first of all? Let's just get this out the corner. We all know a toy, what a toy can do. And girl, let me tell you, I know we be getting explicit up here, but I mean, if you that desperate, girl, go get yourself a toy.
Well, she
we
said she don't even
all
wanna put
girls who
lube.
use,
She don't
you
wanna
ain't got to
use-
use no lube.
All right.
What? Okay, just don't get the dildo. But there's vibrators, plenty of vibrators out there, okay, that do the job, all right? I mean, I'm just saying. You in Atlanta,
I'm sure you were friends with Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Get you
a candy code tonight thing. She'll probably give it to you for free. Like,
just do it real quick and then pass out and go to bed. I'm sure it will do the job. So you over here complaining when really you could just go to the corner store real quick.
But no, beyond that. Bitch, the reason why you can't get a man is you pouring salt around the bed. Bitch, do you know what salt does to things like that? Like a slug, boo. What the hell? I would leave your ass too if we sleeping in the bed, wake up, and you pouring salt around the bed. Like, oh no, this bitch is crazy. And then you on the we have sex and you on the ground scrubbing everything with ammonia. Like, oh no.
Like, that obviously gonna get him going. You know what I'm saying? You over here putting down salt, picking up salt. Like,
salt, ammonia, like those are chemicals, going. Boo. Like, that's gonna dry your up.
I mean, what would a sex demon be?
And wouldn't you want a sex demon?
Right, you would want like something that's like raw.
Yeah, but
like,
your pussy sound like a sex demon.
You ain't got no wetness going down there because you're taking away the sex demons. That's what you need in your life.
Girl, let's get you a dream catcher. That's what you need.
Yeah,
well, hanging over the bed. You don't need to be doing no salt around the bed. This ain't The Exorcist, damn devil's advocate, like nothing like that.
Come on, like I'm over that because she just needs to get it together. Like, girl.
I'm glad her friends put her straight. Like, girl, what? What is a sex demon? What is salt? And what is ammonia?
Right.
Like, I've been doing this for years. Well, bitch, that's why you ain't got a man.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the one man that you did have that was making it wet was into that kind of thing, and he might have been a voodoo doctor, and you under some voodoo spell.
And took it away from you.
Right.
He
bitch,
was the sex
He
demon,
holding your pussy power. You need to do whatever.
You need to take it back. Like, girl, you need to be a woman about it and take your power back. That is your machine. That's what keeps you a man.
Do a voodoo spell back and get it back for you, girl.
Right.
So then Nico walks up in this bitch.
Shout out to Ariane.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ariane. Her makeup was
the most
everything. Everything. That orange, everything. Ooh, loved it. So then we went to the other date night with all the girls. Nico walks in. And everybody's like, oh, the man of the hour. First of all, you know, Erica talking about Scrappy. Boom. We already been there, done that. The girls are just like, oh, all right, well, it's just one of those nights, girl. Okay, Michelle, let me get a drink. Hold on. The next day, you know, it's about to be a ring again. We all have those friends. We all have those friends. I mean, I could be one of them too. I'm like, I'm gonna end this. I'm done with it. I'm so done. He's done. He's stupid.
And Nicolette be looking at me like, you really don't care. You just, I'll be there to listen.
We will be there to sit down and listen. But girl, we know you about to be right back in the same position at the same house with the same ring on. Okay, let's just all be real. Like, come on now, like. And so they're like, all right, girl, we'll give you a moment. Okay, so here comes the man of the hour. He's walking in. Can I take my shirt off? Do y'all want me to take my shirt off? She's like, no, please keep your shirt on.
No one asked you. This ain't a strip club.
Right, and we ain't thirsty women. Okay, well, Kate Michelle might be, but.
Right, she might be like, yeah, boo, take that off. I want to see what you're working with.
I know. I'm just like, dang. And first of all, like, you're touching his abs. Like, Mimi is right there. Like, y'all all over this man, okay? Mind you, he ain't even that fine, okay? That head is taking over everything else, all right?
Ain't even that fine. Yeah, oh, yeah, I know. That's what he sound like a freaking Oric vacuum.
I really hope not, because I would not be able to understand one word he said. I just said, excuse me, like.
What do you mean we ain't doing that?
See? Oh, no. Okay, no. But he ended
First of all, then they're talking about Stevie.
Oh, right. They're bringing up Stevie again.
And he's cool with it. He's like, no, I would never do that. What do you mean you would never do that? You don't even know what the situation is.
Right. Like,
you don't know if you would do that, because what if Mimi's crazy?
Well, and that's why it's like, girls, why are you asking him if he's going to be like Stevie again? Like, first off, girls, that's y'all's own topic of conversation when he's not there. That's just awkward. I'm sure Mimi's like, oh, Lord, Stevie can never leave the subject, you know. But she's bringing it up, and they're bringing it up. It's just a hot mess. This guy, though,
he makes it even harder.
Seriously, like, okay, you know what? We were gonna like deal with this guy. We're like, okay, you know what? Mimi can have it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad she's happy.
No, he ends up being a typical little shit. Okay, being like, you know, I'm doing this video and Mimi's gonna be in it. I would really wonder if all y'all girls.
Red flag number 1: Mimi's gonna be in your music video.
Red
flag number 2.
Red flag to Mimi. He even asked you to be in his music video. Like, again, another person. We don't know who you are. What do you do? Okay, like the fact that you're asking these ladies to be in your video, like.
And you just met them. Like, it shouldn't be about that.
It shouldn't have. That shouldn't even have came out his mouth. Like, that should have been a red flag for the girls. Like, oh, no, honey, we're not about to be in your video. Like, Mimi, we need to go. Like, instead they were like, oh, yeah, like, we up a video. Like, let's
I
go.
couldn't believe
Okay,
it.
and I was like, oh, no.
I would have been like, I'm going to check my book for you and get back to you.
Right. How much is it? If you're going to pay.
Right.
Okay. All right, let's just get real. So that left a bad taste in my mouth.
Or I
We all know the users.
To be honest, when he asked that question, I would look right at Mimi like,
girl.
oh, all right, this is what we're doing.
That is a user, okay? A user. A
Although I
smooth
can't
talking
wait for
user.
next week, though.
I know, it's about to be cray.
Speaking of
Cray,
users, Stevie.
Do you really love me, Stevie? Stevie
Did
and Joseline.
you ever really love me, Stevie?
I really love them. I'm sorry. I really love them together.
I do too. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
So they start off, of course, with the cheesy ass music and the romance scene,
And the
like in the robes,
and the
like
wine and the
they live
fruit,
in their own
champagne.
world. They literally live in their own
They
world.
do.
And what I've learned from Joseline, she can keep Stevie in somewhat a place. You know what I mean? She knows how to talk to him. She knows how to, like, she'll even slap that man. And he likes it. He really likes it when she just slaps the hell out of him. He's just like,
Mimi's too
like,
soft for him.
Too soft. Like, she's way too easygoing.
But I could really see him settling down for
Yeah.
confessing his love to Joseline.
Oh, yeah. I really think he's, like, so intrigued and in love with that bitch.
She says she wants to be loved. Then we find out that they're signing with a major label, which I can just imagine what they're considering a major label.
Right, exactly.
And Joseline tells Stevie how to be a man. Love me like a man. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. And
I don't think he really got it, but
yeah, of course. He thinks, love is money.
I think in his mind he goes, money. Like, you could be having a full conversation. Just have a full conversation with me right now. Like Joseline.
Okay, like, Jesse, I just really think we need to be in love all the time. Like,
money,
I don't want you to think in your head
pussy,
right now that we're going to have
ass,
sex right now. Like,
money,
I just really want to understand if we're really going to be together.
Yeah,
Stevie,
girl.
are you listening?
Sit down, girl.
Okay,
you know I
yeah.
got this, boo.
Okay, babe. Okay.
I
Now,
got
can we
you.
go to the bed now? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get
Let me
it
slap these
poppin',
up
you know what
against
I'm
your
saying?
ass.
Let me- It's like, I know, that's exactly what he's thinking in his head. Like, okay, girl, yeah.
And I
After
really
do
believe
this-
that when he goes with the wad, her pussy just blossoms like a flower. Like, it's like Alice in Wonderland, and they'd be like, paint the roses red.
Oh, jeez, Joseline.
But beyond that, my favorite new character of the show.
Oh, she ain't my favorite. She just crazy.
I love her because
Are you serious? She is just. Where are you coming
I know,
from?
but
Like,
she's
where are
a
you made
weirdo.
from?
She is a weirdo, and I love it.
Girl, you
because
should have
it's
kept
so-
those braces off. That's all
Girl,
I'm gonna
she had us
say.
dying. Don't even try that.
Oh no, she had us dying.
That's why
but
I
I'm-
need her to be on this more often because I need her to be like that. Like, that was so.
But like,
the
is
first
that
time,
really her though?
Stevie? All right, we think
we're
her
talking
name is
about
Shay
what's
Mack.
up- yeah, Shay
They
Mack.
didn't come up with the bottom. I don't know who she is, but from what we heard, I think her name is Shay Mack. So forgive us if we're wrong. Please leave us her real name underneath the YouTube comments. So she's talking to Stevie, talking about, I want that ghetto shit. I want to talk about the struggle. He's like,
Classic records.
so do you got this, or do you need some assistance?
I do need some assistance, but I don't want to be like, just that like crush, you know what I'm saying, to get back at Joseline, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this right this time. I'm trying to have those real hits. You know what I'm saying, Stevie?
Baby, I make hits in my sleep.
But
Get your mind right.
But I'm just trying to get, I'm just trying to
Boo,
be Caitlin's older sister real quick.
Ooh, boo. Why she really look like? No, I feel like Caitlyn got some extra tattoos on her body from Real Love New York and was loving hip hop New York. She was like,
Caitlyn made her way over, got a little thicker, and I really think we just saw Caitlin's sister, y'all.
But at least she got braces. No, I'm just kidding. And then he says, get your mind right and get your body right. It's about 80% right.
And I'm so mad she got
with them
up.
H&M tights.
Right.
This is all real. Like, you don't want to. You want to take yourself seriously as an artist, and you grabbing your ass like, and it jiggle, like, girl.
And it do nothing but jiggle. And he's like,
yeah. Auric vacuum.
And we're just like, no. Like,
Beefy.
what? You know, so it comes down to it. She wants to make classic records. Well, girl, you need to look classic to get a classic record. Let's just be real. You over here looking like every single other hoe, okay, with every single tattoo, with every single thickness. Like, you need something different to you, and it sure ain't your teeth, because nobody's going to be thinking that cute and different. All
so
right.
I'm confused about the timing of when it happened, because then I guess it was a while later that he goes to the club with Joseline, and she's a bottle service
okay,
girl.
this had to been like maybe 3 months down to it, because this girl cut her hair, got braces, like super out of control, like even more before. Like, this girl was wasted. Like, is this the Puerto Rican princess? Let me talk to her. Stevie, let me talk. Joseline. And Joseline's like, excuse me? Like, who is talking in my ear right now? Like, who is this? This help? Okay.
She was like popping up in between people's armpits.
And
like,
I just couldn't believe that Stevie
hey.
was actually paying attention to her. Like, if I was him, I'd be like, oh no, this girl needs to go, get off the stage. Why are you in my section right now?
She was turned all the way up. She was crazy on some other ish. Her teeth were looking insane, and like, do what you got to do to get your fixed.
Girl,
but
that's just not where you talk business. Like,
and especially
drunk. Screaming business.
And then
like,
you're going to probably be fired from that place, because
oh right, you just made.
I felt like she was just trying to show out, like, to whoever she was with or
Stevie,
whatever.
this your bottle. This your bottle. Nah, bitch, you just at my table.
Actually, imagine if he was like, can we go switch the bottle service girls?
Right. Oh. That'd have been shade. He really needed to, because Justin's like, why are you talking to her? Like, why?
I don't talk to the help.
I don't talk to the help. Okay. And why is she spitting? Like, she just spit on you. Like, why are you on her to spit? Why are you talking to this hoe?
She really was crazy. I loved her.
I mean, she definitely brought some spice into it, but that girl needs to take a chill pill. Like, literally, when people say take a chill, she needs to take a chill pill.
She needs it. That is the epitome of what needs a chill pill in life.
Seriously, like, it was crazy. Also, though, with Stevie and
Joseline.
And Benzino. So Benzino went and talked to Carly Rae. That obviously didn't get anything clear.
Well, it's weird, because I feel like
it did happen.
Oh, I do too. And I feel like he went there to put her in check, like, don't be doing this. You got in my business, like, don't be doing that.
Trying to man up and like be the bigger man, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she was acting out.
No, I don't feel like he was trying to be the bigger man. I felt like he was going there to tell his lie, put it in place, and I feel like Carly felt like she had a card to hold, and he's just dismissing the card, and she knows she's so irrelevant, and no one's gonna believe her word over his.
Right.
That it's a lost cause.
But the only thing that made me think, okay, this girl's lying, is when she went and she was talking to Joseline and Stevie, and she was like, "Oh, he said that he's seen you. He's seen you, girl.
What does that mean?
He's seen you. What does that even like? If you would have said seen me, girl, this would have been a different story. We would have been like, okay, cool, like whatever. But no,
yeah,
girl,
bitch, I was on the camera, touch my pussy,
and I'm sure he did see me doing that. Okay, but the fact that you're over here telling, you know, that I slept with him or we, you know, did the dirt, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story.
And Joseline's shade is, I love her shade. I didn't like her hair. Her hair was looking crazy
really?
in
well,
that situation.
She don't really pull off the good long hair.
Or
I mean,
it was just like, I don't know, it looked like she just came out the shower or something. But she was like, I just cannot with Joseline talking about, well, girl, what you talking about? You coming up in my bed. Of course I've got the good stuff. I just can't. What are you writing down?
Oh, no, my prediction. I'm sorry, I had to. It's really funny.
All right, we'll keep it
there. Hold on, but
when she talked about he's seen it and all that stuff, I don't know who I believe. I feel
bullshit.
like I don't know if I smell bullshit. I feel like she got carried away with what she told Joseline.
Right.
And she kind of exaggerated a little bit. And he might have hinted to the fact of like messing with her, but Carly, I feel like took all these pieces and put it in and created the story without having an actual story. And pieces of them are correct, and Benzino knows one of them isn't. He knows he didn't sleep with her, so he knows he can hold it above Carly's head like this ain't true.
I do think though also that Joseline kind of got carried away. I feel like she probably could have handled the situation a lot different. Like, she should have told Carly right there, I have a problem with this. We need to get this figured out. When they
Joseline?
Yeah, when they first started talking, when they was at the park, yada yada, acting like nothing was wrong. Oh, he said he fucked me. Oh, girl, nah, I didn't fuck that little man. Okay, and Carly Rae was like, oh, okay, but Joseline never was like, I'm about to go tell Stevie, I'm about to make this a big ordeal. And now Joseline's trying to fight Carly Rae when it's like, Joseline, just sit down. Like, come on now. I thought she was doing the most of that situation. I mean,
and I really wonder if Carly can really fight, because her movements.
Oh, she can't fight. Joseline, all Joseline had to do was just sit on her.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean, she probably would have had some good punches.
I don't know why. I don't even care for Carly, but something about me just kind of.
She seems feisty.
I kind of wonder if she might have something in her for a fight.
But Joseline's just
like Joseline. I don't know about Joseline. I feel like Joseline's just crazy, so it'd just be like a lot going on. Like Carly, I feel like would know where to hit you. She might karate chop your throat. Like.
No. Maybe she had a little karate in her. Okay.
Bitch is a ninja.
Right. So, shall we get into predictions?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I predict that K. Michelle will have a new weave next week.
This bitch has changed her hair This bitch is Lady Gaga of Love and Hip Hop.
Isn't that funny?
That's what you wrote down?
Yeah. That's what I wrote down. Because I didn't want to forget it. Because seriously, like, she has a weave. Like, last week it was like McDonald's, and this week it was like what?
Elvira.
Right. Whoever that is. Elvira.
Bye.
Who's Elvira?
We'll talk about it after.
Okay. At the round table.
I feel like Erica and Scrappy. Well, first of all, Rasheeda and Kurt get into an argument. It's just like, boo, you shouldn't have married a DL guy. End of story. Scrappy talks to his dad, and his dad says, I think Mama D is the problem. Well, hello.
She's over there doing an end of engagement cake with Shay there.
E-O-E. Mama, what is that?
End of engagement. With that hair. Girl.
Shay Mack talking to Stevie again. And talking about she's going to be the forefront, like the main bitch.
Like, girl, I just don't understand why Stevie is even talking that. Like, I'm just so like, what? I'm so blown. Like,
first of all,
blown. I think
one
he
thing
likes
I feel like
making
she's
problems.
a lesbian. And that's such a like judgmental statement to put out there. I just get it from her. Secondly, because
I think she's too much for a man.
Look at her. She just reminds me of somebody. That's what I'm saying. Look at her and look at Joseline. First of all, we heard both of their music. They're both in the same category. We'll just say that. That'll be the nice way of saying it.
Right.
Stick with Joseline. Don't be going to that. What is this?
Yeah. Like, I feel like now you're just trying to like have another storyline, and it's just not working.
Yeah.
There's no time for this girl. No time.
And then we get K. Michelle fighting with Mimi because she calls out a band member in Nico's crew gay.
She is clocking.
She clocks some hardcore.
It ain't my fault that your flight attendant is gay. He down low. He be getting there. You know what I'm saying, Mimi? Him and Kirk, they be messing around.
Now I'm gonna walk out here because I got a hair appointment. I didn't want to do this stupid video anyways.
So we got her clocking scene. Nothing new.
And Erica and Scrappy.
And
did you say that they are
and
together?
Stevie are actually, well, apparently, but who knows? I mean, it's just one of those on and off things. And we'll have Stevie and Mimi talking next week too. Oh, you got a new man?
And then hopefully Baby Bop will get over little Drew.
It is what it is, and you'll see us next week. I'm your host, Nicolette Gaona. You can find me on Twitter at sensei_DRC, and go check out my new music video, My Way, on senseidon'tplay.com.
Sure. And make sure you guys check out Black Hollywood Live. Just YouTube Black Hollywood Live, and you guys can watch our after shows for that. And you can fit me up on Twitter at DJ Jesse J.
Fit me up?
Fit me up.
Do you want to fit me up?
You want to finna do that? Finna fizzai.
Fizzai.
I'm going to tweet nai.
Y'all have a good night.
Oh, why are you repeating everyone else?
Your
From
face
executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. Why are you copying me?
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.